Okay, so after having covered a really important and valuable tool like Firecrawl, let's move on to something else, something different, which is called Apify Store, which essentially lets us scrape anything that's available on the internet. Like you can see over here, we have actors over here, which which go more than 4,500 in number, and they're all for web scraping and automation. And it's not really that complicated. Actor is something that's already predefined. It's like a script that you just send for automation and stuff. You can think of it like a virtual assistant that you just tell them to do something or request them to do something. For example, just you can tell them to scrape websites of certain TikTok video editors, I mean video makers or TikTok influencers, and so on. Or you can even use them to find some jobs and tell them like you want to find all the jobs on a given website that are related to data, like data scientists, data analysts, etc. Okay, so in this video we're gonna targeting two different steps. The first one will be getting content from the actor, telling them to do something, and then getting back the results. And the second step is grab those results and produce something that's insightful and valuable. Okay, now let's walk through this Apify API setup step by step. So when you're on the dashboard on the website of API, you need to go to the Apify store. And if you're on the home, you might be confused where the store is. So this it's just above home. And when you're on the API store, let's go to social media. And let's click on the TikTok scraper. And this may look like a lot difficult than it is really, but believe me, with uh, good practice and focus, you will be able to do it. So this is the configuration panel of this actor of TikTok scraper. And let's just write something like AI content. We just have to provide some filters and customization so that it can find some videos. Let's make it 25, the number of videos that you want with the hashtag. We can even mention some profiles that we want, or the profiles that we want other profiles to be um, having some similarities with. So they maybe just for reference and all other details about the profile. You can add, even you can add some search queries. Well, this is just like putting on filters. The filters that you would put on YouTube or by ordering something on e-commerce, etc. Okay, so let's not overcomplicate this and let's get straight to the API stuff that we want. Now, let's click on API endpoints, and this is what matters to us at this point, the run actor. So this is the actor, this is the endpoint that we are gonna send request to via our n8n, and but it just stops there. This is where the second step comes in, that grabbing the results. Another option is run actor synchronously, which is just gonna let the node run endlessly until we get something done. But I would just rather prefer the run actor one. So all I have to do is click on copy, and it already have the API can copy it over here. Let's open up the new HTTP request on your canvas n8n. Okay, so in this video, we learned about Apify. It's an excellent tool if you want to web scrap or dive deep into website injection. Also, it's a more advanced tool to Firecrawl, so you would not be needing it as often as Firecrawl. It's only until you get to the advanced level of AI agent development you wouldn't need it. But until then, for building foundations and building workflows, Firecrawl is just fine. You would get along with it really well. But until then, just have an essence of what Epify does and how it can help you build your own automations. But surely, if you want to explore, there are really good solutions, resources that you can learn about API. And yep, it was it till this video. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you in the next video.